Hello Lifestyle, if you just found my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for supporting me here on Lushawn's Lifestyle. I appreciate you. Today's video is my debt tracker update for the month of November, and this is where I give the creditors that have reached a milestone as far as my personal milestone in the principal balances. I give them an icon just to see where I am, and then I do an overall numbers total of what my debt is looking like year to date. So if you're interested in my debt tracker and my numbers, please keep watching. So I'm already turned to the notes section in my planner, and this page is my consumer debt tracker. I separate my debt between consumer and student loans. That way, I don't know, that's just how I did it. And of course I am using the snowball method to pay off my debt. So far I've paid off 3 for this year, for 2020. I did pay off additional ones last year as well, but I track it per year, per planner, basically is how I do it. But I do know an overall picture of my debt. So what I'm going to be focusing on right now is the last 2 consumer debts from when I started out on my debt journey. So I have left American Express Gold, and then I have a personal loan that's BBVA Compass. So let's go ahead and dive into both of these. I'm gonna move that out of the way. So American Express Gold, for this year, I started out at $5,731.68. Currently, I owe $4,817.06 because it is now my debt snowball item that I am pushing more money, or trying to push as much money to as I possibly can. So for this month of November, I will get an additional 1 icon because $200 came down off of the principal balance. Oh, and I must say, let me backtrack, the icons are worth $200, so it's come down from the $57.31.68 down to the $48.17.06. Now I do periodically, I will use my American Express Gold card sometimes, so there's that, but I'm trying not to. I'm really trying to make a concerted effort to get this down to 0, and then when I do use it, just pay it off for the month. And then if you're wondering, well, why is American Express holding a balance, for those of you who may have it, you already probably know, but if you don't, basically you get 2 buckets in on the card. So anything you charge that's below $100, you have to pay it off the next month. No if, ands, or buts about it. But if you charge it anything over $100, it puts it in a separate bucket like a credit card, and then you get a running on that one. So that's what a lot of that is. So that is where I stand right now with American Express Gold. Next is BBVA Compass, which is a personal loan, and for BBVA Compass this month I will get 2 icons for that. So because additional $400 came down off of the balance, I started out this year at $16,577.77, and currently I owe $10,811.38. So again, this is just for this year. This started out, this total loan was $25,000. So like I said, I track per year, but I do know the overall standings, and I'll do an overall, like, you know, once all this is paid off, I'll do an overall where I started and how it ended, hopefully at 0 is the goal. So we're gonna go ahead and put 2 down because, as I said, each icon represents $200, so it gets 2 to represent the $400, and this little sticker doesn't want to go down. Okay. Nope. All right, finally. There, it looks kind of wonky, but it'll be all right. Okay, so that is what my consumer debt is looking like right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at my student loan. So this is the page for my student loans tracker. I only have one creditor, but there's 2 loans for this. So what I broke them out so I know, you know, just because you probably should break them out to know exactly what's going to which loan. So for Ed Financial Aid, I started out at $4,000 for this year, $4,141.74, and currently I owe $3,838 even on that, and an additional $50 came down off the principal balance. So it does get one icon sticker for the $50 that came off of that one. And then Ed Financial B, I started out at $11,265.81. Currently I owe $10,630, but it did not equate to the $50 this time, so there will not be an icon for that one. And then these were transferred to the person they belong to. So that is where I stand with my student loan tracker. So let's go ahead and get into my year-to-date numbers. Okay, so this is again, I'm still in the notes section of my planner, and this is my debt tracker for 2020, and then I just do a listing of my consumer debt, my student loan debt, and then I do the total, and then I just do it by the month and then a total for the month. And then down here I just do a net effect, basically what the balance was, what paid towards it, what went back into it as far as the finance charges are concerned. So that just gives me the net effect, and I just keep that down here. So as you probably can tell, I am filming in a different location totally. I mean, not at my house at all, so that's why you see the different background here, but it'll be all right. And I'm also gonna mess up my beautiful unified color that I have for the ink, but again, gotta do it. All right, so I'm gonna pull you in a bit so you can see. So for the month of November, my consumer debt totaled $15,628.44, and my student loan debt totaled $14,468 even. So my total debt amount right now, as of the end of November, or for the month of November, is $30,096, because all of this the debt has been paid up until this point. So right now this is where I stand with my debt balances, which is great because it looks like I will end this year under $30,000. So I'll be in the 29,000s, which is great. That's a milestone for me to knock that 3 off of there and get down to the 2. So that is super duper cool. So I'm good with that. And then my net effect from October to November is $859.48. And the reason why it's lower than, as you can see, I was on average doing about anywhere from 1,000 up, is because I made a change in my debt snowball in the month of November, because I helped out a church organization. So I used some of my funds from my debt snowball to help fund getting them some flooring and painting and stuff like that. So, and I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all, because we all need to be helping each other in this day and time that we're in right now, because it's pretty rough for a lot of people, and I didn't mind helping out. And I've always said that if I'm going to make a pivot in my debt, where it needs to go to something else, I'm always going to look at my variable amounts first, which will be my debt snowball, my sinking funds, and my cash envelopes. Those will be the first things that I will make an adjustment before I really delve into like savings or you know, other things. I mean, there's not much that I can, you know, it's either going to be savings or it's going to be variables, because I have to pay my bills. I don't want anybody calling me, you know, saying I owe them anything or I'm late or anything like that. So that's what I did in November, and I'm cool with it. I'm still gonna be below 30,000 for the year, so I'm good with that. So yeah, so if you've lasted this long in this video, thank you so much. You're a lifestyler, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos when I upload them. Share this video with your family and friends if you feel it's helpful, or to help give them some motivation or give them some ideas as to how they can rein in their budgets and their finances. And yeah, until my next video, hugs and love. Bye.